Welcome to Elderly Pathways. If you're tuning in, you're probably someone who believes in embracing life with confidence and grace, no matter your age. Today, we're diving deep into a subject that many women over 50 have been told they can't or shouldn't do: how to wear their hair. For decades, society has set rigid beauty standards, especially when it comes to women and their hair as they age. We've all heard the rules. Don't wear long hair after 50, avoid trendy styles at your age, or perhaps even the infamous, never let your hair go gray. Well, it's time to ask, why not? Why do we still cling to these outdated rules? Why should your age determine how you choose to express yourself? Can we break free from these notions and start making choices that truly make us feel alive? Here's the truth. Your hair is your canvas. It's an expression of who you are, not a mere reflection of how others think you should look. Just like there's no universal way to decorate your home or wardrobe, there is no rule book for how you should wear your hair after a certain age. Your hair can be whatever you want it to be, whether that's sleek and polished, wild and wavy, or beautifully gray and free. The key lies in choosing styles that empower you, make you feel confident, and represent the true essence of who you are at this point in life. Now, I know that many of us, especially those who've spent years perfecting our looks to adhere to the acceptable beauty standards of youth, may feel hesitant. What will others think? Or, am I too old for this style? Might be the questions racing through your mind. Let me reassure you, there is no age limit on style. You have every right to reinvent yourself, to step away from these societal pressures, and to explore what makes you feel vibrant and beautiful. The beauty of hair, just like fashion or makeup, is that it can always be changed. And as you explore different haircuts, you might just discover that your perfect style isn't about following trends or pleasing others. It's about finding what makes you feel like yourself. Whether that's experimenting with something modern and edgy or embracing your natural texture, your hair can be a powerful tool to enhance your self-esteem and reflect your inner energy. What if I told you that by simply changing your haircut or embracing a new style, you could feel 10 years younger, more vibrant, and full of life? Imagine walking out of your stylist's chair with a new cut, feeling like a whole new version of yourself, and receiving compliments from friends, family, and even strangers who notice the change in your appearance and attitude. That's the magic of owning your style after 50. So let's stop following outdated rules and start choosing haircuts that make us feel strong, bold, and fabulous. The possibilities are endless, and there's no better time than now to start experimenting and discovering what truly works for you. Stay tuned, as in the next segment, we'll be exploring the top 5 haircuts that can instantly refresh your look and make you feel younger and more confident. Thanks for joining me today on Elderly Pathways. Let's break those beauty norms together. 1. Blunt bob or lob. The youthful classic. Let's start with a style that has stood the test of time: the blunt bob. A clean, sharp haircut that's both modern and sophisticated. The blunt bob is one of the best ways to bring back youthfulness. But why does it work so well? One of the most noticeable changes many women experience after 50 is the thinning of hair. As we age, the individual strands of hair become finer, and the volume on our scalps decreases. It's a natural process, but that doesn't mean you have to accept it. Enter the blunt bob, or its longer cousin, the lob, long bob. This haircut is a game changer because of its clean, unlayered cut that creates the illusion of thickness. When you cut hair into a single straight line, it appears denser, and that's precisely why a blunt bob is such an excellent choice for those with thinning hair. It tricks the eye into thinking the hair is fuller, creating a youthful vibe. And because thicker hair is often associated with youth and vitality, A blunt cut is like an instant age-defying boost. Take Margaret, for example. At 68, Margaret had visited 3 different stylists who insisted that she needed a short, layered cut to look her age. She was frustrated and, like many women, believed she had no other options. But when I suggested a sleek, shoulder-length blunt bob, she was hesitant, but agreed to give it a try. 2 weeks later, she called me in tears, but these were happy tears. "James," and she said, "my grandchildren told me I look 10 years younger, and for the first time in years, I feel like myself again." That's the magic of a blunt bob. It doesn't just change how others see you. It transforms how you feel about yourself. A blunt bob works wonders on heart-shaped and oval faces, but is versatile enough for almost any face shape when customized correctly. Whether you want bangs or not, a soft side-swept fringe can complement the look while still maintaining the integrity of the dense baseline. Plus, it's a low-maintenance style that's perfect for busy women. A few minutes with a round brush or flat iron, and you're ready to take on the day. Pro tip: when asking for a blunt bob, make sure to be very clear with your stylist that you want a completely unlayered cut. Many stylists might be tempted to add layers to give it movement, but for this look, you want that straight, precise edge. Bring a photo if you can, and don't be afraid to speak up during your appointment. 2. Mid-length cut with long layers, balance, and movement. If the thought of going as short as a bob seems intimidating, or if you've always cherished your longer locks, a mid-length cut with long layers might be your perfect match. This haircut offers a beautiful balance. Not too short, not too long. It's just the right length, usually falling somewhere between your collarbone and a few inches below your shoulders. What makes the mid-length cut with long layers such a perfect choice for women over 50 is its ability to create natural movement while flattering the face. As we age, our faces naturally soften, and we may notice subtle changes in our jawline or neck area. These are marks of a life well lived, but sometimes our old hairstyles no longer complement these changes. The mid-length cut with long layers addresses this beautifully. The layers in this style provide soft movement that frames your face, creating a gentle lifting effect that lifts the eye upward and outward. This natural contouring effect can make the face appear more youthful by drawing attention away from sagging or softening jawlines and giving your features a more sculpted, fresh appearance. Take Barbara, a vibrant 65-year-old professor from Boston, for example. For years, Barbara had worn the same one-length hair past her shoulders, but as time passed, she began feeling disconnected from her reflection in the mirror. During our consultation, we chose a mid-length cut with face-framing layers, and the transformation wasn't just physical, it was emotional. Barbara told me, "For the first time in years, I look in the mirror and actually see myself again." That's the beauty of the mid-length cut with long layers. It gives you the best of both worlds: length, movement, and a youthful lift without the drastic change. This cut is highly customizable. For rounder faces, the layers can be kept longer to elongate the face. If your hair is finer, we can minimize the layers at the back to maintain volume and density. The versatility of this cut makes it suitable for almost every face shape and hair type. While its simple, manageable maintenance requires just a trim every 8 to 10 weeks. Expert tip: to enhance the shine and softness of this style, apply a lightweight, silicone-free serum to the mid-lengths and ends of your hair. This gives it a healthy, youthful shine without weighing it down. Just a pea-sized amount distributed through damp hair before styling can make all the difference. 3. Adding a fringe, bangs, a bold and beautiful change. Sometimes the simplest change can have the most profound effect. That's where fringe bangs come in. Adding bangs is one of the easiest ways to transform your entire look. And the best part? You don't have to chop off your length to make a dramatic difference. Fringes, also known as bangs, come in various styles, from wispy, barely there wisps to bold, straight-across statements. You can opt for a side-swept fringe, which blends softly into the rest of your hair, or you could go for a curtain fringe that parts down the middle and frames your face like elegant drapes. There are also choppy, textured fringes that add an edgy, modern vibe. The beauty of bangs is how they refocus the attention on your eyes, which are often our most expressive feature. As we age, our foreheads naturally develop expression lines, those telltale signs of a life full of smiles, worries, and thoughtful moments. A well-designed fringe can subtly veil those lines, drawing the eye away from the forehead and highlighting the eyes instead. It's like framing a photograph. The image is the same, but the way we perceive it is completely different. Eleanor, a 73-year-old retired teacher, came to me hesitant to try bangs. "I've always had a high forehead," she told me, "but now it feels like it's all people see." After a little encouragement, she agreed to try a soft, side-swept fringe. When I turned her toward the mirror, she gasped and said, "There I am. I've been missing myself for years." That's the power of a great fringe. It doesn't just change your appearance, it reconnects you with your best self. A fringe works beautifully on almost any face shape. Curtain fringes are especially flattering for heart-shaped faces, as they frame the face softly while allowing some forehead visibility. Soft, wispy fringes complement oval faces, while side-swept bangs balance square face shapes and give off an elegant, sophisticated vibe. No matter your face shape, there's a fringe style for you. Important tip: to maintain your fringe between salon visits, invest in high-quality hair-cutting scissors. Don't use household scissors. For quick touch-ups, hold the scissors vertically and make tiny snips into the ends, rather than cutting straight across. This helps create a natural, soft, and youthful look. The pixie cut: short, sassy, and youthful. When it comes to short haircuts, few can rival the pixie cut in terms of sheer youthfulness and boldness. This classic cut, often associated with icons like Audrey Hepburn and Twiggy, has had a modern resurgence and is now a go-to for women looking to embrace their natural beauty while keeping things chic and fresh. The pixie cut is fantastic for women over 50 because it's edgy yet feminine. It frames the face beautifully and draws attention to your eyes, cheekbones, and jawline. This cut works particularly well for women with oval or heart-shaped faces and can be customized to suit different hair textures. If you have fine hair, the pixie will give it natural volume at the crown and through the sides, creating the illusion of fuller, thicker hair. For those with thicker hair, the pixie helps control volume while keeping things sleek and modern. One of the greatest things about the pixie cut is its versatility. It can be as bold or as soft as you want. You can go for a more textured pixie with tousled layers for an effortlessly cool look, or opt for a sleek and polished pixie that exudes sophistication. With the pixie, you can also add a soft fringe or keep the bangs short and edgy for a contemporary feel. Take Helen, a 62-year-old woman who came to me with long, tired hair and a desire for something bold. She had been thinking about the pixie cut for months, but was nervous about how she would look. After much consideration, she decided to go for it, and the transformation was stunning. Not only did Helen look years younger, but she also felt empowered. She was able to experiment with her appearance and embrace the change, which made her feel more vibrant and youthful. Expert tip: to keep your pixie cut looking its best, make sure to visit your stylist every 4 to 6 weeks for a trim to maintain its shape. For daily styling, a lightweight texturizing cream or styling mousse is perfect for creating volume and definition without weighing the hair down. 5. The soft shag. Effortless. textured layers. If you love the idea of a little more volume and texture, but don't want to go for something as short as a pixie, then the soft shag might be your perfect match. The soft shag is all about creating a lived-in, relaxed look that still feels fresh and youthful. With its blend of textured layers, this style can give the appearance of fuller hair, making it ideal for those whose hair may have thinned with age. What makes the soft shag unique is its blend of choppy, layered ends with a more relaxed, tousled appearance. This cut gives your hair a lot of natural movement, which can create a youthful, carefree vibe. It works well with different textures. Whether your hair is straight, wavy, or curly, the shag cut can enhance the natural texture of your hair while giving it more body and bounce. A soft shag also gives you the flexibility to experiment with your styling. You can let it air dry for a beachy, tousled look or use a round brush to blow dry it smooth for a more polished finish. If you prefer a bit of drama, you can add some curls or waves for a more voluminous effect, or go for a sleek, straight version with minimal effort. Expert tip: for best results with a soft shag, use a lightweight mousse or sea salt spray to enhance the texture and create more volume. Avoid heavy gels or creams, which can weigh down the layers and reduce the natural movement that makes this cut so youthful. In the final part of our journey today, I want to talk about something truly liberating: embracing your natural hair texture. If you're over 50, you've likely spent years styling, straightening, or curling your hair to fit a certain image or beauty standard. But what if I told you that your natural texture could be your greatest asset? Whether your hair is wavy, curly, or straight, letting it move freely and naturally can add an incredible amount of life to your look. There's something magical about hair that's allowed to shine in its natural state. It reflects light, softens your facial features, and gives you a fresh, youthful glow. When we stop fighting our hair, we start to embrace our true beauty. Let's be real. Beauty is all about confidence. The most radiant women are those who are comfortable in their own skin, who embrace who they are rather than trying to conform to external expectations. The same goes for our hair. When we stop trying to fit into a mold and instead let our natural hair shine, we radiate a level of self-assurance that is truly timeless. This is where true beauty starts, from within. I encourage you to experiment with your natural texture. Let your hair air dry or try a product that enhances your curls, waves, or sleekness without overpowering it. Most importantly, have fun with your look. Don't be afraid to let your hair do what it wants to do, and you'll discover just how vibrant and youthful you can feel. If you enjoyed these tips, don't forget to hit that like button, share this video with your friends, and follow our channel for more empowering beauty advice. Your hair is yours to experiment with, so embrace it with confidence and let it shine like never before.